What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matrius. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Thor. His name is Shadowfax. The salty run back. Kind of. I just wanted to see what was happening. A little cheeky efficiency there by the Thor expert. He did kill the giraffe though, which is not correct. But the little known fact is these pigs actually do give you the same amount of favor as an animal, and you can just shank them twice, leave them alive at 1 HP, and then move over onto your giraffe and not have to shoot them away from your town center, give it a little bit more efficiency. So if you kill 1 giraffe at 3 shots, 2 giraffe at 3 shots, and 1 pig to get the 1 favor, you could do 3 shots here, 2 shots here, 2 shots here, and get the 1 favor out. And then not be having the food loss from the giraffe. That's one of the big advantages of Norse, in all honesty, is the fact that you have a movable ox card. Obviously, that's the big advantage of Norse, but that manifests itself in a serious advantage by not having to do the immediate kill that Matrius does here on this granary. He immediately kills the second giraffe so that he doesn't have any walking time for his food villages. As you do see a second granary coming up over here for Matrius. We'll see what sort of strategy he's going to be going for in this one. One thing that I really want to see here from Matrius, incorporating into Matrius's gameplay just a little bit, is the immediate gold mine villager. This is something that Squash has talked about, and effectively the build is 2 to food, 1 to gold. And you don't need the extra villager on gold to get the temple. Like, you don't need it. You just get the temple down. Yes, you're not going to be able to get yourself the early hero, but you're able to advance faster and get the hero out fast anyways. And get more damage done, get your units out faster. So I want to see that from Matrius at some point here in the near future. But unlike last game, this game a little bit different. We do have Blue Lagoon. We got the 2 giraffes spawn Blue Lagoon, which means that the Norse player needs to move to a second hunt patch before before he advances to the second age, which does slow him down just a little bit and does give a little bit of a attack position for Matrius's patented early Theseus, as we see a Ford Temple coming down. And I like this from Matrius. Are we going to see an Ares rush, or are we going to see an Ares rush? I don't know. I think we're going to see an Ares rush, guys. Excited. It could just be Hermes and a Ford Temple to get the centaur out much earlier. As we see the blue crystal shard over here being discovered, extra production of food of wood and gold. We also see the monkey head over here summons 3 relic monkeys, which spawn in 60 seconds, every 60 seconds. So there you go, very good. And there's the Ares. Yes, Ares. I think this was a 3:15 as well, or a 3:16 advance time for Matrius, which I do quite like as well. Now when you go Ares, you do need to make sure you get a house out, because the Cyclops, unlike Centaur, which costs 3 population, a Cyclops costs 4 population. So you don't have the time to throw the house up after you hit the next age. As the Theseus comes over here with the monkey head, that's going to be a big help in the early game as well. Just a little bit of extra firepower. And we'll see what sort of units Matrius is going to go for here in the early game. I like the idea of doing the 3-3, the 1-1-1 with like military academy, archery range, stable. But I think that he should start with hoplite archers, hoplite toxotes, and then throw the stable down a little bit later. We'll see what he's going to go for. As these villagers here just hanging out on this location. We've got the Hersa coming through, and Matrius's Ares does hit here. As the Hersa comes through, he's going to be looking for a relic or looking for some sort of a defense. There's the Forseti through for Shadowfax, as he does kind of sniff this one out a little bit. He leaves the gold mine with 355 gold here. He's getting the Hersa out. He needs to get a ton more Hersa out of here. He's getting the longhouses, but he will have access to this troll, which should be a really, really good help against the Cyclops. The problem is with going Forseti here is he doesn't have access to the Valkyrie to put pressure on, which means that Matrius can go full send here in the early stages of the game with this Hippolyta. So you have to deal with that Hippolyta being on the front instead of defending. As you do see the Cyclops happily getting a couple of hits off onto that Herso. Look at that, 15 damage. 15 hack damage plus 12 crush. Now, the Herso does have 99% crush, so it's only 1 extra damage on the crush. As the villagers do get retreating over there. They do leave 122 food there. As this Herso gets a couple of shots, going to be retreating away. As the raiding cavalry comes in, and the immediate pickup there by Matreus. Beautiful play there. As the Herso are going to be retreating back, you have to snipe that one off. We'll see if he's going to be able to do so. Not quite able to. So that will be an Ares, a Pestilence getting thrown down. The Healing Spring coming in. 46 seconds of no production here for Shadowfax moving forward. So we'll see how much advantage right now Matreus can get moving into this one as the raiding cavalry does get taken down here. They do pull back into the base. You don't want to lose anything. Just heal everything back up. Maybe utilize the troll from afar here to defend. Jump onto your pigs. It's getting pushed off the berries as well. It's like every single resource here for Shadowfax is exposed. So we are going to see some wooden walls getting thrown up here. Maybe watchtowers or something going to come through. It is indeed coming through here. Nice play. As the Cyclops coming onto this position, as the troll going to come in to try and defend this one, gets bonus damage against the troll. The Cyclops get the troll gets bonus damage against the Cyclops, but that Hippolyta coming in gets one little shot there. The Cyclops getting closer and closer to falling, as it seems like Shadowfax is going to be able to defend here, but losing that troll is kind of huge here. As the army going to try and take this fight here, fighting underneath the watchtower. Both the Herso do get taken out as the Cyclops comes in. Nice marker there by Shadowfax as he does pull away from the Cyclops. Going to start getting a couple of shots in here. Got to be a little bit careful to not get picked up here, as he is being very careful with those units there. Not wanting to lose anything for free there. Though I think with 4 raiding cavalry, you could probably kill the Cyclops off before it throws the units there. As now the villagers coming back over onto the berry bushes over here. More raiding cavalry coming out, and the raiding cavalry going to start coming in. We do see double stables up now for Matreus, as he realizes the fun is relatively over here, but he has pushed off Hunt. And effectively now all he has to do is defend. Defend his Hunt and get some sort of an advantage. So maybe a second town center here wouldn't go astray. All of the other options could be something here for him to find an advantage. As the raiding cavalry coming over here to find what they can do. As the villagers trying to eat up all the elephants and all the other good stuff in their base. Matreus just hanging out in this location here. See the raiding cavalry coming through here to try and get a fight on that location there. Raiding cavalry do spot some villagers in Matreus's base here. Going to get a little bit of shanking action happening here from the villagers as the raiding cavalry pulling back. We'll see how good Shadowfax can micro this. Keeps his raiding cavalry alive for the time being, but they do have to pull back. See these raiding cavalry searching around here as well, trying to find some sort of an advantage here. But Matreus, he's got the resources for a second town center now. And this is what I was talking about in the last game. Once you get an advantage here against Norse, you have to consolidate that advantage. You can't just keep going and hope that you win. And I love this play here from Matreus. I think this is 100% the play to make. Get this town center up, find an advantage economically, and make it work. So we'll see how things are going to go moving forward here. As the villagers here continuing to get chased down. One villager maybe going to fall here. Oh, not quite, as the Hippocon do pop up. Matreus defending really, really nicely here. So raiding cavalry pulling back. Monkeys just hanging around. Love to see the walls. Yeah, walls over here to protect this elephant. These elephants here are beautiful. I love the walls. This is exactly, Matreus is really working it out in this game. This is exactly the way to play. As now we see Skadi coming in. There's no response to the frost, but having the extra town center and having the extra economy is going to be really, really strong. So we have to, basically the game now comes down to if Shadowfax can kind of find an outplay here to find himself back into this game. Maybe grabbing a town center or something over here wouldn't go astray if you could possibly afford it. Or some sort of semi-fast Mythic Age if you can find the Hunt to make that work as well. So down there he does get grabbed. The walls get finished up. The elephant's going to get eaten here for Matreus. He's got all the Hunt in the world here. Does these cost population? No. They're just free population. You can just set these on patrol to like check out all gold mines and stuff for free.
Λέγε.
It's the town center coming up. Matreus going to swing in and say, no, sir, not today. Now the Hippocon coming through here, trying to take out those villagers as best as they possibly can. And we do have to see the Frost gets used. Madra is very smart like this. He understands. He can't defend this. He can't go heroic age and defend this. And there's even more units going to be coming in here as this town center gets denied for the time being here. As the units are going to have to start fighting. As the raiding cavalry get pulled off, you're going to move straight and over onto those Toxotes. The Toxotes is going to be retreating back ever so slightly, but the raiding cavalry are very, very strong counters to those Toxotes. But the Toxotes say, look, I'm going to at least take out a Throw an Axeman here. As the Hursa are trying to get that town center up as fast as they possibly can. Picking off the heroes here is going to be a really big help, as well as the Cyclops here trying to move forward, trying to get onto that town center and slow it down ever so slightly. Raiding cavalry pulling away nicely there as the Cyclops here gets frozen yet again. Moving back in onto this position, the town center does get up for Shadowfax. So we do have ourselves a bit of a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Aphrodite now on the way. This is a very, very different position than last game, though. As Matreus here, he got the second town center first in this game, and he's dealt with that Frost beautifully. So we'll see how things are going to go moving forward here, as Shadowfax needs to get his economy into gear as fast as he possibly can. Happily eating this elephant over here. No walls really set up. He's got some strong units out, but I imagine Matreus is going to be able to get himself the Atlantic here very, very soon. We'll see how things are going to go as just lots of resources in the bank. The question is, does he go for a third town center here, or does he go for the Mythic Age behind this? I think the Mythic Age has got to be the way to go. He's had the second town center for quite some time. He's still got this elephant left with 625 food left in it. He goes to the Mythic Age here, clicks Earthquake on this, takes out all those houses and everything else in this base. It'll be really, really strong. As the Nemean Lion pops out here for Matreus. As now the wooden wall over here going to get taken down. As now Matreus is looking like, well, he's got to get that Atlanta out, so he will get that one immediately here. But Matreus needs to get villagers back onto favor again. But he does have a relatively safe gold mine. He should be fine. He doesn't realize that this is where the gold is. And I like this play here from Shadowfax. Just a nice safety hill fort on this gold mine. Make sure he gets that up. Make sure he's defended. Villagers getting pushed off this hunt, though. Nice play from Matreus to disallow that at this stage of the game. Being on top of things for the entirety of the game is very, very important here. As the hill fort is up, Shadowfax might be able to grab himself a third town center here. But that does give Matreus the opportunity to kind of... Well, he does have a timing attack here. He's got the curse. He's got this upgrade coming through, heavy cavalry. So he does have somewhat of a timing attack as the Nemean Lion does get caught here. The Hippocon coming in onto this position. I'm sure Curse is going to get dropped down on this position here as the Hippolytes are getting pulled back here. You see the double infantry, double melee, I should say. Heroes coming in to try and deal with those Frost Giants. Still no curse getting dropped here by Matreus. I'm not sure why. There he goes with it as the heavy Hippocon does pop through in onto this fight, getting so much more HP, so much more DPS. The Nemean Lion unfreezes there as well. And in that moment, Shadowfax does decide to tap out as Matreus works it out. I've been saying it for a while that definitely Ares has to be the option here. Yes, your opponent can use Frost, but your job with in this matchup has to be to force the defensive Frost. Matreus shows how it's done. I love this play here from Matreus. I think it's basically the way to go on nearly every single map for Poseidon against Thor, for Poseidon against for Odin, and for Loki, as I just forget some gods. But I mean, there's definitely other ways for Thor to play. I think that there's a build here for Thor which revolves around putting a lot more villagers onto food early than wood. So you can kind of just get the bare minimum amount of wood that you need, and then throw everyone onto food and start building from the temple at about 3 minutes into the game, or even earlier, maybe like 2 minutes and 35 seconds ish into the game, to start getting the Hersa out. So when this attack comes, you've already got 4 or 5 Hersa to defend, and then you don't find yourself getting pushed off that hunt so much. But a really nice game here from Matreus. Nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed it, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.